From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Micah Halpern, sitting in for Teisha Bader here with the JBS News Update for Thursday, May 4th, 2017. Israel celebrated its 69th birthday this week, Yom Ha'atzmaut. The Hebrew anniversary of the founding of the modern state of Israel takes place on the 5th day of the Hebrew month of Iyar. But this year, Israel celebrated Independence Day on the 6th of Iyar. The day before Israel's Independence Day is Israel's memorial to those who were killed in Israel's wars and to those who died in terror attacks. It's known as Yom HaZikaron. The Israeli parliament, the Knesset, passed a law that if Yom HaZikaron falls on a Sunday, when the 4th of Iyar is a Sunday and the 5th is a Monday, the Memorial Day and Independence Days are delayed. All Jewish holidays begin the night before. The delay is to make certain that no preparation for Yom HaZikaron will be done before the end of the Shabbat, of the Sabbath, on Saturday night. That is what happened this year. Part of the fun and the celebrations this year was a riddle. This was not a simple child's riddle. The riddle, which was online with multiple layers, had 90,000 people attempt to solve it in its first 48 hours. 6 people solved it so far. The riddle was created by the Israel National Security Agency, known in Hebrew simply as Shin Bet. It is a form of recruitment. Those who solve the riddle will be invited in for an interview. The riddle is a tool to help recruit candidates who can bolster and build the Shin Bet's high-tech security and defense apparatus. Last year, Israel's Mossad provided the riddle, and 20,000 people attempted to solve their problem. Israel is using games to attract gamers. Computer games are the foundation of tech security. Those who excel in gaming are good at real-world games of defense. Turkish President Erdogan visited Moscow and just returned to Turkey. He went to meet Russia's President Putin. The two leaders discussed plans for dealing with Syria and for attacking terrorists. They discussed American involvement in the world affairs, and of course, they discussed President Trump. Erdogan has a busy travel schedule. In addition to Putin, he is scheduled to meet with Trump in Washington next month. Yesterday, Putin and Trump spoke by phone. They spoke about Syria and North Korea. There are a number of important international meetings and phone calls happening right now. Most of the dialogue, no matter which leaders are involved in the conversation, focuses on the same topic. A powerful local tribe in Egypt's Sinai Peninsula says it killed 8 suspected ISIS fighters in a battle and captured 3 more. The Terabin tribe has clashed repeatedly with the local ISIS affiliate in recent weeks, opening a new front against the insurgency raging in the northern Sinai, which borders Gaza and Israel. Musa Eldal, a senior member of the tribe, said the clashes broke out Tuesday in the town of Rafah along the Gaza border, and that no tribesmen were killed. Justin Bieber performed yesterday in Tel Aviv's Ganei Yehoshua Park, a totally sold-out concert. It was the talk of Israel, especially because of the traffic jams. Despite threats from BDS and Roger Waters, pressure on performers to boycott Israel, mega-name performers are still coming to Israel. Last month, Britney Spears performed on April 4th. The traffic was so bad because of her concert that the Labour Party postponed their primary elections for fear that people would not be able to get to their polling stations. U.S. President Trump met with Palestinian President Abbas in the White House yesterday. In the joint press conference that took place after the meeting, President Trump said that, quote, "We will get this done," unquote. He was referring to a deal. Trump continued saying that he, quote, "will do whatever is necessary," unquote, to reach a deal between the Israelis and the Palestinians. He's continued to say that there is a very good chance for an agreement. For his part, Abbas said that, quote, "we are coming to a new opportunity, a new horizon that would enable us to bring about peace," unquote. In a separate press conference, Abbas said that he is committed to the 67 borders and that the Palestinian capital must be Jerusalem. Quote, "less than this is unacceptable," unquote. And now for a look at tonight's programming on JBS. At 7 o'clock, it's a Talmud study with Rabbi Mordechai Becker. At 8, Ambassador Danny Danone speaks at Columbia University. At 9 o'clock, Mark Golub sits down with Rita Rubin Long to discuss the Kent State shooting of the 1970s on L'chaim And at 10 o'clock, a discussion on combating anti-Semitism on college campuses. And coming up right after this broadcast, it's In the News. I'm Micah Halperin, and this is today's news update from JBS.